Sung-Yoon Lee is a professor of Korean studies at the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy at Tufts University and joins me from Boston. A very warm welcome to you. What do you think has been achieved with this meeting, if anything?
Well, as President Trump intoned, it was a historic moment and great progress has been made for the North Korean tyrant. You see, for much of the world, it's almost inconceivable that the strange-looking North Korean despotic leader of the despotic People's Republic of Korea is actually driving the show. He is dictating the terms and the timetable for engagement. He is wielding the carrot and stick. And the United States over the past decades has been merely reacting to the stimuli that Kim, this one or the previous one or even the grandfather going back to the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s let out. So North Korea has a campaign, a well thought out strategy of one day becoming the superior or the sole Korean state in the Korean peninsula. For Kim Jong-un, who's only in his mid-30s, to be forever put into the gloomy status of the leader of the inferior Korean state is an ominous proposition. So this is his scheme to compel the U.S. to abandon South Korea one day and to have his way over the richer South.
Even if all you say is true, isn't the fact that we see these two men standing there, shaking hands, talking together better than a standoff and the decades of fear that have hung over the peninsula?
Well, you know, peace sounds great, diplomacy sounds great, but there are costs, which are that Trump has given Kim much time and cover with which to further build, continue to advance and perfect the bomb. Diplomacy is great when it works, but when the mood swings like this and sanctions enforcement becomes really laughable, as they already have, then Kim is well poised to perfect and complete his own nuclear posture review, to grow his lethal capacity.
Right. I mean, there will be a time when the photo opportunities will become empty if there is no progress on these two core issues of the sanctions and the nuclear program. What do you see happening in the case of those two issues? Do you think there will be some kind of breakthrough or I don't know, a step forward?
Well, were Kim Jong-un a poor, paranoid player who merely responds to the mighty United States, this kind of bonhomie, handshakes, and so on, that would be wonderful. It may even advance the U.S. goal of seeking the complete denuclearization of North Korea. However, Kim Jong-un is a dictator for life. He is far richer than Donald Trump. He shows little regard for the well-being of his own people. And unlike the other 8 nuclear powers, North Korea has had the audacity to dangle the possibility of denuclearization, sell the same horse multiple times. So will he give up the bomb just for the virtue of the privilege of being friends with the U.S. president? I don't think so.
Sung-Yoon Lee, thank you very much. Professor of Korean Studies at the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy at Tufts University, joining me from Boston. Appreciate your time.